My brother took my share of the inheritance and gave away the money he promised me to his wife, so I am taking his inheritance from our grandparents. I don't want to sound entitled, but I am entitled to the money he promised me. Our parents had funded his business, and he promised to give me money for my higher education. And I can't even ask my parents because they don't have money, but my brother does. A few days ago, I went to my brother and told him that I need money for my education, and I need him to pay fees and help me a bit with other expenses. He said he couldn't cause he used all his money to fund his wife's new business, and he asked me to wait a while. I told him that I couldn't wait, it was going to cost me a whole year, and he said he couldn't help right now. I lost my cool because my parents gave all their money to my brother, and I didn't have a problem with it. We were wishing that he would become successful and help us, and he promised to help me find my education. I told him that he promised me, and it's not just his money, it's mine as well. And we all trusted him, but now he is betraying me and you don't have money? You should have saved up for me, I am your sister. But you compromised my education and betrayed me and our parents. He still said he didn't have money, he invested all he had in his wife's business. I got so angry I slapped him and said that I didn't need his help anymore and considered me dead. He could keep being his wife's slave and do her bidding. He grabbed my hand and tried to stop and talk to me, but I didn't listen to him, and I left. I no longer care about my brother, to be honest, fuck him. I thought it was his love that he cared so much about his wife, but now I know he's being used. I am so stressed about my future, I don't know what to do. And deep down, I still care for my brother, he used to help me so much. And now I am wondering what happened to him. Update 7 days later. I know I will get a lot of mean comments on my post, like on my previous one, and I am prepared. I also agree that I shouldn't have slapped my brother, but I was angry because he almost jeopardized my career. I decided to talk to my grandparents because I needed money, and I was relying on my brother to help me this whole time. My parents shared my share of the inheritance with him, and we thought he would help us, Maine, during college, but he backed out. I told my grandparents everything, and they sided with me. My grandpa was angry, and he said that my brother had already gotten his inheritance from our parents, so he wouldn't get anything from them. He said his share of the inheritance would go to me, to my college fees and other expenses, and whatever I would like to do next. This whole thing has been a blessing in disguise because the amount of money I will get from my grandpa far surpasses what I would have gotten from my parents. My grandpa lectured him a lot and told him that he had betrayed me and that he should have been taking care of me instead of his wife. He told me all his money was going to me. The lecture lasted long, but my brother later called me and said I should have trusted him and waited a while instead of complaining to our grandparents. I told him I didn't care anymore. I trusted him once, but he broke my trust, and he should be helping his sister, not his wife when you both are already comfortable. I told him that I was sorry for hitting him, and if he wanted to call the police on his 7 years younger sister, he could. But now that our sibling bond has ended here, I will focus on my life and build my career way better than his. My brother tried to reconcile, but I didn't believe him and told him to fuck off.